should be live. I mean, it's never the best when you accidentally set it for 9:45, but hey, we'll just have to just get on with that. Hopefully the music's not too loud, but we are nearly there with the build. Not sure if I'll finish it tonight or not, but we'll just have to see. Hopefully that's all good to go. It's starting to all get very difficult to fit on the table. Scott, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I think we've made a lot of progress since I last seen you, so yeah, it's just literally got 4 bags left now, I think it is. So yeah, last little stretch. Yeah, awful lot of progress, but it's nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Like to the point where it's hard for me to fit everything on the desk. Yeah, I'm good. Hope you are. Yeah, it's all good. Streamed yesterday. To be fair, I think this is the 3rd day in a row I've streamed now, which is good. I'm not sure what happened to one of the streams, to be honest. Like it just, I'm not sure if it was pushed to anyone's YouTube feed or what. But then I streamed again yesterday and it was all good. But I did have a VPN on that was sort of saying that I was in a different country, so I'm not sure if that was partially the issue. Have you picked up anything recently, Scott? Yeah, I had to change the view just to fit everything in, and I kind of like it, to be honest. I mean, yeah, I guess what are your opinions on it? And then for the comments, I added it in because yesterday there was a lot of people commenting on Twitch, so yeah, they were able to talk to each other through that, which is quite cool. So we're doing the... Yeah, we're doing the sort of back of the engines now, I believe. So yeah, after that, then I think it is literally just the cockpit, and then like there's a little escape pod, and I think then it's all done. Yeah, I might have to change the view though. I've got another room at the front, which I think I'm gonna move all of this into. The room is smaller, to be fair, which I know people usually will sort of go into a bigger Lego space, but I think I could do much more with a bigger spare room. Would help if I could find the piece that... There we go. But no, I agree, I do like the view. No, this is the same one as before. I think I might film like a room tour for this before I move everything into the next one. And I need to get a new chair desperately, because this one is really squeaky, and it's also, if I just like lift my legs off the ground, I start spinning the other way, which is highly annoying. And I think I might make a TikTok for the house, like doing TikToks on the renovations and stuff that I'm doing. I think that'd be a good idea. But no, everything's good. The YouTube channel is doing great. I think I'm on 172 subscribers now, which, yeah, it's shot up. It's just shooting up, so. Oh, Scott, this is the best build I've ever done. Yeah, I'm so happy with the build. I mean, considering this is the biggest set that I've ever built, I've not felt bored or tired any way through it. Whereas obviously the Bugle behind me is such a repetitive, strenuous build. And then I'm sure there's others that are quite like it, but this, I mean, I genuinely reckon I could have done this in 2 sittings if I wasn't streaming. I would have just got carried away and kept going on it, so I've got nothing bad to say about this set. I would highly recommend it to anyone, to be honest. I'm hoping that the sail barge will be the same. I'm not sure when that's delivered. I got a missed delivery notification from Lego that I don't know why they can't re-deliver, but I've got to go pick it up from. In the UK they'll drop stuff off to like supermarkets, so it's there, and I've got to go and get that, which is quite annoying, but it is what it is. So I'm hoping it's not the sail barge and it's just the promos, because last time it comes separately, so yeah, I'm hoping it's that. I wondered how the engines would be supported. Yeah, I mean it's this big contraption, and then it just slots on the top, which is fine now. But there was a lot of when like these were half built, it was literally just sort of tied together with a 2x16 plate, and it was so flimsy. I was worried that it was going to snap it, but after a while just built it up and it was okay. But yeah, I think I'm gonna hold off on Lego for the while after this. Yeah, I'm excited for the sail barge. I do have to admit. I think my girlfriend has bought me the desert skiff for my birthday, so that will go with it very well. And I will be streaming that, of course. My birthday's not until June the 20th, but yeah, she never knows what Lego to get, so she was just like, "Oh, just tell me a set that you'll want," and just took a photo of it, and she'll get it me for whenever. Yeah, these little thruster bits are that's a cool little technique. Though I think this might be the most repetitive part of the build, where I have to, I've just messed this up, put it on the wrong side. I have to make now 12 of these, which won't be fun. Just checking actually. Okay. Have that part, just need the barge, lol. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think there's a few good promos that have just been announced, so I guess there's always a chance. Yo, Luffy, what's up? I hope you're doing well. It's Monday evening. Scott, I'm not sure what the equivalent in America is, but we call them bank holidays, where they're just like a day off, everything's shut. We have them, I don't know, 7 a year or something. It's going good, mate. How are you, Luffy? Right, so that's 6. Yes, so I've got to build 12 of these and then sort of fit them on this. And then that's the thruster part of the engine, I believe. Today is Memorial Day in the US, so it's a holiday here, Memorial Day for all the US service members who died while serving the armed forces. That's nice. That's a lot more thoughtful than what ours is. I'm genuinely not sure why ours is a holiday, if I'm being honest, but it is. I think that's the issue in the UK. We're not like sort of. It's not especially now. It's sort of dying off, like honouring the armed services. It just doesn't really happen. Majority of the people just hate the country, so yeah, it's not good vibes. I mean, people use it as a day for barbecues and picnics too, but that's the reason for the holiday. I'm sure there's probably a reason why ours is a holiday as well. Okay, so it's going to be quite hard to get 6 in, so... I went to a graduation party day yesterday, so that was my picnic. I'm sure graduation parties can be quite crazy in America. Tell you what, it's really hard to get the spacings right for this. Not good at all, to be honest. That's as as close as I'm gonna get, to be honest. Oh, and it does also look like I've just completely skipped a step, as usual. They're not difficult to snap into place, it's more just getting the spacing done correctly. I mean, if you get it at the wrong angle, it does sort of fall out, but yeah, it's just not. That's probably the first negative I've had with the set, to be honest. That's a big bit for the engines, and then it goes like that, and then I don't even know what these are, but they form to make like a chain, and it just wraps around the part of the engine. Yes, as you can see, it slots on like that really nicely, to be honest. And I'll have to just put 36 of these together. Which is always fun. Think you will finish this build, this stream. That's the plan. After this, there's 4 bags. I think the next bag might take a little time, but other than that, I think it should be a fairly quick process. So if I can get this one done sooner, if I can get these all clipped into place, then I think it's definitely possible. I'm not going to leave it on with 1 bag left. So I think once I get to sort of 35, then I'll think, should I just carry on, or should I stop? Didn't the engines take up the entirety of your last stream? Yeah, pretty much. I think the majority of sort of this bit, and obviously on both sides, and then the middle bit took up, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it did take up the whole stream. I'm not going to say pretty much, because it did, and then I even built a bag or 2 after I finished the stream, and yeah, it does take a long time. But we're nearly finished the engines. It's just got to do this again on this side, I think, and that should be all good. Yeah, now we're on bag 33. I think it's just a spare piece. The only issue now is I have to do this exact same thing on this side. Although it does look like there's more in this bag, so I'm not sure what's going to happen there. Spin this around. Why can I not get this to fit in? There we go. This reminds me when I built the haunted house set, I had to build the chain for the drop feature, and it has to be like 130 something chain pieces exactly. One too many or one too few, and it would not work right. Yeah, is that the one that come out in 2020, sort of round lockdown times? Because that was a cool set. I have to be honest. I do love the theme park attraction roller coaster rides. It's just another thing to get addicted to and spend money on, really. I'm not sure if I've done that one right. No, that's just not. Sorry, I hadn't secured the bricks properly on one of the panels. I mean, they've just come out with a Creator 3-in-1 sort of haunted house, which looks kind of cool. Looks like something like it was out of Monster Hunters, which is pretty sick. Ooh. Keep dropping the pieces on me. And then what, I need 12 of these. Yeah, this is probably the only repetitive part of the build. So, apart from this, it has been a great build, so definitely would recommend it for the model and the build, which is always a bonus. Where's that grill piece? Unless I've not emptied the bag properly, which could be a disaster. That's quite annoying. I'm sure I could probably find one somewhere. That's really annoying. I think I've doesn't look like I can. It's a dark grey piece. I don't want to have to use a substitute. I've got a gold one, but it's not ideal. I mean, I don't think it's anything important, so it's nothing to be massively worried about. I think I'm just gonna not touch it and then hope that it appears hidden. Ah, it's right there. This is the issue. It was right there. It was right there. And I just couldn't see it because it was stood up behind something else. There is, yeah, there is. Yeah, I mean, there's still light coming in, but I think it's going to get dark any minute now, so... And I've just got to... You say it's really narrow, but it's just like one of the standard IKEA desks that everyone uses, so I think it is just this build. Like, you can see you might not be able to see it very well, but the table behind me is like half the width of this one. Yeah, it was in the stream yesterday. I'm guessing the money's just run out. Probably what it is, knowing him. But yeah, he's smashing it. I think he could do so much more if he really put the effort into YouTube. Not that I'm saying he doesn't, just he could do so much more. now I've got to do all of these again. I would love to see a Brick Clicker setup tour. That would be kind of cool. Brick and a Lego collection video. I mean, he used to do podcasts back in the day. I don't know if you remember that, but I'd love to do a podcast, to be honest. How big is his collection? I mean, he's got every Brickhead, so that alone is probably like a decent video. And then I think he's got every modular. All the recent modulars probably since in the past 10 years, definitely, I think. And then I'm not sure what else, maybe every CMF series. So yeah, the guy's got quite a bit. Don't underestimate him. I think it's something that not many people know. But yeah, he's got a lot of... But I mean, I was speaking to him yesterday and he said sort of once Lego becomes your sort of career, you sort of just want to switch off from it. Which is why he doesn't really pick much up these days. And he said like he's got no space and time for it. Okay, I think doing all these like things like this, where you do all 12 step by step, is a lot quicker than one by one. That's the issue with Lego, the space is just, unless you've got like a good sort of storage system for sort of cycling sets and having a few up at a time, like there's not much else you can do. Hopefully I can get this engine done a little quicker. That says huge. Yeah. I can't. That's so hard to say. It's not lemonade. It's lemonade. Yeah, it is. It is very big. The engines alone are ginormous. It's an awkward set to display by the looks of it. But welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. We are nearly finished with the set, so yeah, stop by and see what the finished product is going to look like. Yeah, this spacing for all of these spokes, I don't even know what you'd call them, but yeah, it's a bit awkward. They'd be better off being 10 than 12, just from like how you would do it, but that's Lego's problem, not mine. Just slots on top like that, and then we have to put 38 of these together again, which is what I love doing in my spare time. Yeah, I've got that sort of this side out of the way a lot quicker. And then looks like there's some extra stuff in this bag. I'm not sure what we'll be building with that. I'm guessing it's just the rest of the top of the engines. Yo, Bird is the word. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Hope that your tests went well, if you had them today. Right, nearly there with that. The issue is they don't give you the exact amount in the bag. They'll give you like sometimes 1, sometimes 2, and in this case it might be 3 extra. So you never know exactly how to do it. Can I fit that in there, or do I need an extra one? It's so tight. Yeah, there we go. Now we've got this one, as you can see, it's now on there. And we have to build 2 of this, whatever this is here. Just gonna push that back a little bit. I had one math test, probably failed, but the Dutch test went well. That's just the way of life, but don't worry about it too much. Oh, and also, I didn't even show this on the camera, but oh, we got this in one of the bags, which is very cool. Okay, and then this, I think I'm gonna have to lay this down. As long as it's not like a final test, I wouldn't worry about it too much. Okay, that is the engines done. I mean, yeah, you can see I'm gonna have to put them on, but I will probably take them off just for the sake of the build. So it goes on like this. I mean, so much has just popped off there, which isn't the best. I'm not sure if I've put that on correctly. Right, now that clicks into place like that, and wow, that is, bear in mind this table is 60 centimeters wide. Yeah, I mean, I'd say this was probably just about that. Maybe it's 50 centimeters wide, and it's quite a heavy build, to be fair. But yeah, I'm probably gonna take them off just for the sake of the build, because unless I can make some space by pushing it to the edge, but yeah, that's gonna. Oh, I think we can get away with building like that. We'll give it a go. We will give it a go, because we've only got 3 bags left now. So No, I'm gonna have to take this off, I think, because I'm just gonna have nowhere for the bricks and the instructions. I don't even know where to put it. It's that big, that awkward. Yes, very girthy build. I mean, if I put these at the back, then that should be good. I'm gonna angle this there so you can get a nice view into the cockpit. I mean, these panels aren't necessarily tight on, but it's still decent. It's a very girthy build. Like, there's not many sort of IKEA like storage display systems that you can use to fit this in. So I'm gonna have to get creative with it. But it's nice to finally do something else that isn't the engines. Yeah, luckily only 2 of them. I'm not sure what I would have done if it was 4. Oh, we've got a bot in the Twitch. Someone showed me yesterday how to actually block them, which is cool. How do I forgot how to do it already. Unfortunately, I can't get rid of it on StreamYard, but I can do it on Twitch, so. welcome to the stream. Honestly, I just couldn't, I couldn't find a way to fit any of it in without changing it up. But I think it I think it works pretty well. I'm not sure what your opinion on it is, but yeah, switching up the angle. We love trying out a new angle every now and then. But I hope you're doing well. Hope you got your shed, your little storage unit started. Yeah, I mean I've finished the engines, but yeah, unless like I'm just covered by the build, I'm just never gonna fit it all in. Yeah, all good, mate. It's still a work in progress with the storage unit. Did you get through a lot? Well, did you get through as much as you needed to when you were there? I've not got one at the moment. I probably should get one because it is such a behemoth, and obviously once the dust settles it is just going to be a pain to keep on top of. But yeah, it's just a fact of how much they go for. It's just, I could get like a whole nother UCS set with the price that some of them storage display cases cost. But yeah, I'll just have to see how it goes. What have you done with yours? I'm assuming you've got a case for it. I probably asked you it before, but what are your opinions on putting lights in the build, or is that just a not worth it? Yo, Paulo Del Laguana, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. As you can see, finished the engines now, so we're just building the sort of the windows for the cockpit, and also I think there's a escape pod that goes on the top here. They do great cases, but they take so long to dispatch. Do they take payment on purchase or payment on dispatch? Do you know? On purchase, oh, that sucks. Yeah, it's just the price on them. It's sort of, you get a whole other like decent set for that price. But yeah, just from looking at dimensions, there is not much that will fit. Not many sort of things from IKEA that will fit this in either, other than like the full-on wardrobes, which I do already have one actually. So I could test it out. The last time my electricity went off and I couldn't come back. Don't worry, bro. That's very unfortunate. But I hope it's back up and working properly now. To be fair, even if I get a sort of display case for it, like, you've still got to just plonk it on a table or something. I need to measure up, to be honest. I've got some of the Calyx units downstairs, so I'm hoping it can fit on the top of one of them. Obviously not inside one of the cubes, but what have I done there? You could build a mock for it, little Navarro thing. Yeah, I mean that's what I wanted to do for the Falcon originally. Was sort of build a display into it, so like just a hanger or something. But yeah, that's a good idea for this as well. And I guess that would actually be quite easy to take to a convention, because all of this just is pretty. It does look pretty easy to move about. To be honest, all the panels are pretty easy to get off and put back on. Yo, Explicity, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'd hate to do it with the Falcon from what I've seen. I genuinely don't know when I'm gonna be able to, well, when I can be asked to build that. Maybe I'll just leave it. I've done it the wrong way. Lol, I can see the eggs / Grogu's snacks. In the... Is it them one? Yeah. Yeah, and then there's also the... I'm not sure if you can see that, but I think that's meant to be the little knob that Grogu sort of plays with. So yeah, there's so many different little Easter eggs and references throughout the build. I mean, my favourite one for sure is probably, yeah, you want me to see it from this angle where there's Boba's armour in there, so that's very cool. of The Mandalorian. I remember watching the first episode. Me and my dad loved it. Yeah, I mean, I was late to The Mandalorian. Obviously, I think I watched it sort of when it was the finale from the first season. But yeah, no, second. I watched it with my dad as well. When I was at home, and yeah, no, I was shocked on how good it was, to be honest. Oh, that's annoying. Put that in the wrong way. There we go. I can't watch anything with my little brother because he's an iPad kid and he's just glued to the screen all the time. Yeah, that's the same with me, but my girlfriend. Obviously, she's not a kid. Just gonna put it out there before anyone screams at me. Tech, I think this is where I've got a... Oh, I've about knocked my mic. I think this is where I've got a controversial opinion. I prefer the brick-built creatures than the moulded ones. So like the... obviously the blurg in this, the dewback from the microfighters, and the... I can't even remember what it's called. The one from the T19 Skyhopper versus... I'm going to have to look it up now. Bantha. Yeah, I prefer... Yeah, the Bantha. Yeah, I prefer them brick built, to be honest. Than, I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I prefer them to the moulded ones. Obviously, it probably doesn't work for everything, but yeah, no, I guess the dewback from the Cantina set is cool, and I'm guessing it's worth quite a lot of money. I was always umming and ahhing between whether to pick the Cantina up or not. But yeah, it is what it is. Didn't in the end. If they weren't so pricey, I'd buy another one to add to the set. Yeah, because that's the issue, obviously. They're in a massive pricey set that probably wasn't appreciated as much, and then sort of since it's retired, it's just going to shoot up. And the next thing you know, you've got a... Let me have a quick look how much they are in the UK. Yeah, I mean, they're looking like not even a complete one is looking to be, what, it's saying £11, but probably they're not too bad actually. Obviously it doesn't come with the rest of the pieces, but they're not as bad as I thought. But even then, I guess £20 for 25 quid for a bit of a mould isn't the best. Unless I'm just looking at the wrong one and they actually are like outrageously priced. Okay, oh, I've got it's sticker time. I've not done a sticker on this set for a while. I don't know why they couldn't have printed this top piece here, but well, that's awful sticker placement. I'll have to sort that out after. Funny thing, I've never seen a UCS Razor Crest drop test on a video, and you won't be seeing one for more time. You'll have to wait for that one, NR. Yeah, this set could have done with those yellow stickers being printed. Yeah, I mean, these ones at the top are not too bad, but obviously where it's sort of, obviously I'm pointing at something you can't see, but where the plates then sort of line up to the sticker, it just, yeah, it's just not, it's not the greatest. But that is that just rest on there then? That's crazy. That have I done something wrong there? Does that just rest on? I wasn't expecting that to. It doesn't look like there's anything that it will clip into. Apparently that's not expecting that then. 250 sub drop test special. I mean, if you want to sort of help and get me to 250 subs, then that'll be appreciated, but I can't guarantee a drop test. I think that's where we disagree. It is definitely a swoosh swoosh piece for me. After the stream, you know, I'll be running around the house swooshing this about. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, the middle in the windshield where it opens ruins it for me. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you on that one. I've subbed with 2 accounts. What more do you want from me? To be fair, and you gave me a shout out on one of your streams, and that sort of managed to gain sort of 7 or 8 subs from that. So, but if you want the drop test, then we're just gonna have to get there. I don't know if we've gained any during this stream. I highly doubt it, but oh, we have actually. We have gained one subscriber on this stream. So thank you to whoever that is. Swoosh it, you won't even be able to lift it with your spaghetti arms. Hey. The spaghetti hasn't been cooked, so it's still pretty stiff. Not sure what I was trying to get at there, but if it's not been cooked, it'll be hella brittle. You only get Sainsbury's Smart Price, Asda Smart Price spaghetti now. I'm getting taste the difference spaghetti. If I subscribe, will you drop the engines alone from 5 inches off the table? That's about 5 inches, no? Let it fall. I gotta complete the build first, and then hit 250, and then we'll go from there. Let it fall. This is the second last bag as well, which is crazy. I don't like some of the pieces in this bag. Yeah, I'm hoping I can speed build through the last 2 bags. I have been a little distracted. So hopefully get back to I'll try and get it done in 20 minutes. I probably won't, but there are a lot of little pieces in this bag. And I'm not the best at, I think I need my eyes testing or something. Scott, I'm building, I think there's like an escape pod that fits onto the top. I think that's what I'm building. But it would help if I could actually find what I need to build it. Just like a 1x1 bracket piece. I mean, I've already found 3. That is rather annoying. And I know it will be somewhere very obvious. To be honest, I'm not really sure where the bags are from it. See if I can nick it from another set. What could possibly have the piece I need? I know I'll find it as well, that's the annoying thing. Maybe I'll just skip that step. Yeah, I will. I'm sure it'll appear once I've built some more. This set would look good with a light kit, definitely. But again, it's just another something to have to figure out how to do. I know you can get cheap light kits on Amazon, but I don't believe they're actually any good. Yeah, I mean, I've lost one of the pieces there. I'm sure it will pop up, but if not, I'll just have to find it on Bricklink or something. But it is a bit of an awkward build. Too many little pieces, you know. Was the escape pod ever in the show? I can't remember. Me neither, to be honest. I'm sure there probably was something. Check under the shit, maybe it rolled under. Can't see anything. I'm sure it's probably just buried away under something, and I'll pick it up and be like, oh, there it is. But it's not the end of the world. I'd rather just carry on than spend 10 minutes looking for it, so. Inside one of the weird tube pieces. Doesn't look like it. If you were right then, that would have been crazy. So that's the escape pod. Obviously, it then opens up and you can fit someone under there. Oh, and I've missed a piece, as always. Getting too ahead of myself. So, yeah, I tried looking for the issue is I've just got a heap of bags. And I'm not sure if it's in a numbered one. Or it's in one of the smaller ones that comes with in the bag. So I'll have to have a quick look over it later. But this then just doesn't fit on the top. Sure how that's going to fit in there. There we go. So if you can see that at the back, it just sort of slots in, which is nice. Yo, Viking Crib. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. The build is going great. We have two more, well, we have this bag and then another bag left, which is brilliant. And then we have a bit of Technic to end this bag, which, yeah, it was bound to happen. I'm not sure if this is some of the landing gear or what, to be honest. I fell asleep in my chair and there may be a chance I can get the set tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, I definitely recommend it. Ah, no, this will be the turrets on the side. What I'm building at the moment. So I'm guessing I'll have to repeat this twice. Still haven't spotted that piece, so maybe it is in a bag. Maybe they just never gave it me. I think that's the theory that I'm going with. I don't really like Technic, but it's also not too bad. I just can't stand Technic bins. Yeah, it's needed though. That's the unfortunate thing. See, I'd rather have a better looking build if it contains Technic than if it was just fully brick built. It's not too heavy on Technic. It wouldn't put you off of the build. Favourite set I've built? I mean this. I mean, bag left, it's this. Obviously the Daily Bugle behind me is one of my favourites. Apart from that, I've never built a massive set. So this is by far the biggest one I've ever built as well. But no, this is great. I mean, I can't rave about this enough. Yeah, we've got the sail barge coming at some point for the stream, which will be good. I think that'll be a fun build as well. And then I've got the Falcon at some point, but I am dreading that build. Like, to the point where I'm not even sure if I'm gonna stream it or not. But yeah, it does look amazing, definitely. It's 9:30. I think we should get this done comfortably. It's just if I can find the pieces, really. Okay, and that, so this little turret that we've built just slots in here, I think. Yep, which, to be fair, I completely forgot about these. They are quite big. Just, yeah, I just not forgot they existed, to be honest. Hopefully I can speed through this one a little quicker, and then we can get, I think on the, I don't know what's in the last bag, it will just be the plaque and then the creature and one of the other figures. Should be nice. Yeah, I mean, I just hadn't even noticed really what was, that the turrets weren't there. They just kind of, it just kind of blends into the build. I'm sure you can probably take them off and do something with them. Apologise if there's any rain in the background. What do I think of the UCS gunship? It's not for me, unfortunately. I mean, I've had the playset gunship before, and even that I thought was sort of an awkward size. So yeah, it's just not for me. I think it's just too big. I mean, I think, don't get me wrong, I think the model is great. Just not what I'd want to buy right now. Like, it is probably a good build and it's a good display piece. But yeah, not the best in my opinion. Yeah, too oversized. I get that it's, you know, not every UCS is meant to be a play set sort of minifigure scale, but yeah, it just made sense for them to do it minifigure scale, and they didn't. But yeah, I think it's probably I think it's a controversial question. It was definitely controversial when it happened. People saying they'd want it minifig scale, other people saying they wanted it as a sort of display piece. So yeah, I think it's down to personal preference. But the actual model itself is good. It's just, for me, yeah, too oversized. two more stickers after this one for the whole set. Obviously, one being the display plaque. I'm going to check your Spider-Man ranking vid after this. Thanks, bro. I mean, I'll be honest, it's not my greatest video that I've ever made. And it did sort of flop a little at the beginning. And it isn't actually every Spider-Man, which I did notice sort of halfway through recording it. But no, it's still good. But thanks. More than appreciated. Okay, I've definitely missed something out in this bag, because I've got a yellow 1x1 cylinder piece that is there. So I have no clue where that was meant to go. That is, I'm like 80% sure that that's not in the booklet. Ooh, bless me. Sorry about that. Yeah, I cannot find, like, obviously yellow is gonna stand out. I cannot find that anywhere. So unless that was given to me instead of the bracket piece, I'm not too sure. But then that should just fix on in there. Yeah, in there, although I have missed a piece. Again, I've got no clue. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that later, but yeah, that's weird that piece is just there. But we go on to the final bag. Bag number 36. I don't know where I've actually put the 8x16 tile, thinking about it. That would help if I've not lost the display plaque. Oh no, it's right there. There we go. But yeah, final bag. Mr. stood on top for the turret. Which part? Is it this bit here? I've done that backwards. I noticed it halfway through. Is it that bit there? And then I'm not sure where I've put that on this side, but I'll figure that all out after. But yeah, let's get into the final bag. I think it's just that and nothing else. Yep. I'll put that there. But yeah, not sure where that yellow cylinder piece is meant to go. Okay then. I should probably do the figure first. We've got Quill. Really cool figure. Obviously, I think it could have been done with Lego, a normal Lego head, but I'm not complaining. Yeah, that's a very nice figure. Put him down there. I need a 2x4. Don't know why, there's just a satisfying feeling about tiling plates off that I don't get from any other part of Lego. I've got a tile kink for sure, which has reminded me I do need to order some tiles, some actual tiles. So I need to do that tomorrow. Ugnaught, that's one of my favourite aliens in Star Wars besides Wookiees and Jawas. Yeah, I bet he goes for a killing on the aftermarket on Bricklink. But he probably goes for more on eBay as well. Okay, now I have to do the dreaded 8x16. Fair, these are... I don't even know where to begin with this, which way to go at with it at. There we go. I don't think that's too bad, considering how half-arsed I did it. But that then should flick on to that. And that is the stand. Really nice. Really, really nice. And to cap the build off, just got to build up this. Which is, it's got more pieces in than I expected, to be honest. Yeah, it's good that they've started to print them now. I mean, you pay for a premium set, you at least want the sort of display plaque to be printed. Yeah, we're making the blurg now. I think it looks like it is actually the final piece of the set, which I'm surprised it wasn't like in the first bag, to be honest. And we also now have the final sticker. Which is for the blurg. Can't actually believe you prefer the brick built ones. Yeah, you just said it's Lego. Like it's meant to be brick built, I think. Especially when they can do it well. Like if it looked crap, then I'd be like, yeah, no, definitely. But like it's not. They're not awful. They're not awful models. But to be fair, I think the big fig mold they're crap as well. Obviously, that shouldn't be brick built. But although, have you seen my cursed blurg? No, I haven't. What makes it so cursed? Is it something to do with the eyes? AliExpress. Oh, is it a molded one? Was sold a bunch of lies and deception. Yeah, I mean, some of the photos that they put on AliExpress, you can tell are just the Lego ones. I get it, sometimes it works brick build, but I love the dinosaurs and the Rancor and the Dewback. Yeah, and it's only going to get better, the brick built ones as well. So I think, yeah, I just prefer them. I think you still get that sort of magic of Lego. I mean, I understand for 4+ sets, but right, we're just getting to the final bricks now, which is quite surreal. To be fair, I didn't expect it for me to finish it this quick. I mean, I've not done it all on stream, but the majority of it has been. fair, it did help the other day when no one rocked up to the stream for about an hour. Makes me want to do a big UCS build, not gonna lie. Yeah, you get the sail barge and we'll go head to head. I know Scott would love that. But yeah, no. I'll definitely be building the sail barge sooner rather than later, but yeah, it's put me off. It's put me off the Falcon a lot, if I'm being honest. Have I just missed out on like a whole step with this? Why have I got so many? Random 1x1 pieces. No, I think this instruction booklet is cursed. I've heard the Falcon is just hell for so long until you start building the panels, yeah. Because it's in such like small, there's barely any bag numbers because it's like a lot of it's combined into one. And yeah, once you get sort of, like it takes halfway or maybe even like 75% to actually get into the good stuff. I mean, I've definitely missed a step, but I mean, it doesn't look like it anywhere, so I mean, that's the build. What, the Falcon? Yeah, definitely. I mean, I wouldn't even want to move rooms, never mind anything else. I feel like I've missed a step because I've got so many like spare pieces. So I've got 2 1x1 plates. Not for any particular reason, just that. But it doesn't look like it anywhere. Well, luckily for you, bird is the word, we have pretty much, well, we have in fact finished. So yeah, Scott, you did ask earlier actually, the minifigures do fit on the stand. If I can see where I'm looking. Okay, then I'm gonna sort of assemble the build. Yeah, me too. I'm surprised it didn't feature, to be honest. But that's the display stand. We then put everything into its place. Fingers crossed I'll get this in right. There we go, and that is the full build. It is a heifer. It is a big set. She is very thick, but yeah, overall great build. I can't recommend it enough. Let me just get it in so you can all see it better. But yeah, that's the video doesn't do it justice. I think you said this to me, like, until you see it in real life, you don't realise how much of a monster it is. Because I mean, this table here doesn't look too big, but it is just like a generic IKEA desk, and when you've sort of got this on it and it takes pretty much all of it up, it is a crazy view. But no, I appreciate everyone for joining the streams along the way. I'm not sure how many we did it in, but they've definitely sort of bulked my channel up quite a lot. Yeah, the engines are huge. I mean, I mean, it's a chunky thing. But yeah, the next build should be the sail barge. I'm probably going to hold off for a week or two and focus on maybe making some proper videos. But yeah, we did it in 6 streams, which is great. I mean, this one has done good as well. They've all done pretty well, so I appreciate all the support, and for everyone for liking, subscribing, everything. Sail barge is next, although if I pick anything up between now and then, I'll probably just do a quick stream on that. Just need to find a good spot for display now. Yeah, definitely. Love the process. Thank you. You're going to do a few smaller set streams. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I've not even got many smaller sets. Like, I've got the promos, and I'll probably pick some things up on June the 1st. But apart from that, I've not got much at the moment in the backlog, other than the Falcon and obviously the sail barge. Crimson Toaster, you joined at the very last second, but thanks for popping along. We finally built the Razor Crest. Ginormous build, but no. Yeah, this stream went on for a bit longer than I ideally wanted to, but had to get it done. Once there's 2 bags, you can't end it there. So no, I appreciate everyone for stopping by. Expect some videos soon. Maybe I'll do one on this. I'm not too sure. But no, thanks for watching and tuning in, everyone. And I hope you all have a good evening. And I should be live soon. Any video suggestions, let me know. But yeah, thanks for all the support, and I'll catch you all later.